My name is Leticia Gutierrez, and I'm the Government and Community Outreach Director for Airlines Houston. I've been with the organization now a little over 10 years. Full transparency, I always start off with saying my background is in finance and economics, and I had two kiddos. My son started developing upper respiratory issues, and after the fifth pediatrician that I took him to trying to alleviate his symptoms, they pointed to my zip code as being the huge culprit around his health issues. So I did a 180, dropped what I was doing, and I took on this very important mission where I, at the time, very somewhat naively thought that if we could just get these issues, it wasn't just myself or my neighbors, it was also my community, and really the whole region that's suffering with a lot of the same things that he was dealing with. And so trying to get not just our community stories, but also gathering data and the research to put it together, to put in front of lawmakers to create policy in order to create change for everyone around. So it's been a labor of love. Everyone that I know that is involved in this work does not do it for notoriety, the money. We're genuinely in survival mode. And so we are vested and truly just warriors of not just our community, but of our planet, because this does have a domino effect as it pertains to all of the catastrophic weather patterns that we're continuing to see. I'm a person of faith, and what I tell other people of faith on the other side is that if you truly believe that there is a higher power, he's giving us a sign, or she is giving us a sign, and we need to listen. So I think that the time is now, and I think that it's really the time was days before, and we need to act and just trying to get the movement to grow and get our lawmakers to understand that they're going to leave a legacy behind. That, as my children say, the internet is forever, and they're not going to be able to run away from it and say that they did not know or that they did all of the things, because they did not. As we are being proven right now in this current political climate, true testament that if they want to do it, they would. So this is a time to do, this is a time that is needed, and this is a time to continue to push. The biggest obstacle right now that I just mentioned in there was the fact that our immigrant communities that were starting to get involved, starting to take up this fight, because we're able to now, force our state and federal regulators to put things out put the information out on other languages other than English. Unfortunately, given the new immigration laws and a lot of the scares and the woes, is causing our immigrant community to step back, which is completely understandable. My parents as well are not wanting to leave the house. They do not speak English, although they have nothing to fear. As I'm sure many hear, there's reports of, people just getting rounded up, especially if you're speaking out against the government, especially if you're on the side of wanting to bring some much needed attention around the things that unfortunately is seen as rabble rousing, unfortunately. So right now, that is our biggest challenge, is trying to continue to engage with our immigrant communities and our Hispanic community that I'm a part of, not making them feel obligated or guilty in any way. At the same time, just letting them know that this is going to continue, and that they are welcome back in at any time. So we're hoping that things will ease up. We're hoping that, they would get the courage, and that there is, nothing to fear, but we don't know what's going to happen. Again, given the climate and given what's going on, we were still able to be successful in our advocacy going up to the Capitol with approximately 150 community members, speaking to the legislators and speaking to them in their language and letting them know we're watching and we do vote and we need better laws. And just telling their stories in their own language, and also partnering up with the data and the research to, build that perfect argument for our legislators to take action. So we're really proud of that. We're hoping that this leg session will hopefully bring a couple of small wins, but still wins, for community to want to continue to be in this fight.